Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Joining us now to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world is Arise News, where Arise News analyst Emmanuel Efeni is on vacation, just as Rufai is also not around today. But introducing to you, Yemi Ajayi, Arise News analyst. Mr. Ajayi, thank you for joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Anayo, good morning.
Great to have you here with us.
Pleasure too.
So what do you have for us?
Okay.
Unfortunately, you are not a great Malabite, but you are a great journalist. So,
well, I think that will suffice for now. Well, let's get to the business of the day with the review of Nigeria's foremost newspaper of record this day. Now, I take the lead story. FG vows to award all assets to only oil companies with proven capacity in future bid rounds. Says era of delay of license extensions, ministerial consent over, assures producers of enabling policies to attract investment, wrap up production. How Tinubu lobbied heads of states over Nigeria's OPEC quota raise. Presidency, $13 billion investment expected in energy sector in 12 months. Investors' uncertainty persists 2 years after PIA passage, IPPG mounts. Then we have the story on the right corner of the paper. Fubara signs 800 billion budget into law. That was the budget that was presented at least a day earlier before the signing ceremony. And I think it was given expeditious passage and signed into law all under 24 hours. Then the window, we have Tinubu having Akpabio Abbas at my side as that's National Assembly leaders enough to make me succeed. Now, from this day, we move to the Punch. The lead story there, reject World Bank's 750 per liter proposal. NLC wants FG. Labour says fresh price hike will lead to anarchy. FG insists subsidy has been removed. Tinubu government fears unrest, subsidizing fuel secretly. Marketers allege project 1,000 naira per liter for petrol. Then the bottom of Punch, we have customs generates 70% revenue from Lagos, says Comptroller General. From the Punch, we move to the Guardian. As Fubara signs budget, 5 commissioners resign. Pro-Wike lawmakers pass bill. Well, I think the situation in Rivers is still developing because as at now, more commissioners have resigned. Then we go to international newspapers. We have, let's go to Daily Telegraph. Hamas plot to kill Jews in Europe foiled. Now, Ayo, Ruben, those are the major stories.
Well,
what do you say?
Just one story I would like to talk about, which is the passing of Dr. Chukwuemeka Ezeife, former permanent secretary, former governor of Anambra State in the Third Republic. In 1992, he was governor of Anambra State, first civilian governor in that Third Republic, and he was governor until 1993 when, as you all recall, General Sani Abacha dismissed the interim national government and took over the reins of power. He was governor on the platform of the Social Democratic Party. He later, in 1999, became a special advisor on political affairs to President Obasanjo. And he has also been, one of the most outspoken leaders of Indigo, a man who had the courage of his conviction, never afraid to speak up at any time. And, he was a well-educated man, by the way. BSc Economics from the University College Ibadan, MSc PhD from Harvard University, and up till the very last moment, he remained very active in the public arena. So we commiserate with the Ezeife dynasty of Ugboukwu in Anambra State, and also with all the people of Anambra State. He will be remembered as that man, who could always, speak the truth without fearing whose socks will be God. And, it's not for nothing that they called him Okwadike. He enjoyed the gift of longevity, died at 85, but even more important is that he remained relevant and impactful to the very end. So we wished all the people of Anambra State and of his community, Ugboukwu, that God will grant them the fortitude to bear this loss.
Well, just again, I recall that he's been one of our guests a number of times here on the morning show and here at Arise News. So we send our condolences to the Ezeife family. Truly, he lived a life of impact and, like has been mentioned, was blessed with long life, living up until the age of 85. And it's often said it's not how long, it's how well. And so he enjoyed dual in terms of living long and also living well. I just wanted to also highlight this story that's on 2 pages. So one is with the Daily Trust, Kayamo Sachs, 33 aviation directors appointed by Sirika. A number of people have said the removal is not surprising, and I believe that this is quite significant as it comes a day after the president himself has relieved some of the heads of these agencies, and now directors are all gone. So there seems to be a shake-up in the aviation ministry. We're looking forward to seeing that industry sanitized. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, great journalist, for joining us on the morning show.